initially asked to not write our own vows, and that was mostly because I was terrified I'd mess up or I'd cry so much they wouldn't be able to understand what I was saying, and then I'd end up just messing everything up. But one day I came to you and I told you I'd changed my mind and we should do it. And that's not because I don't feel completely petrified standing up here in front of everyone, and not because I suddenly gained this confidence that I wouldn't screw things up, because brace yourself, I still might, but because I realized none of that matters. As long as I have you here with me, it would be perfect. That's kind of been the summary to my life since I met you. Being absolutely terrified of all the changes, but having you there to hold my hand every step of the way, giving me the courage to take on whatever life throws at us. Coronavirus. You came into my life at a point when I didn't even love myself, but you loved me enough for the both of us. You are genuinely the most gracious, kind-hearted, funniest person I've ever met. From scraping the ice off my car in the early mornings, or calling to make sure I'm awake in time for work 141 times a day, to spending hours and hours on handmade birthday cards, you make me feel so incredibly special every single day. And so I promise to always be the best possible version of myself for you, and when things get tough, to never walk away. I promise to cheer you up when we get our butts kicked in Call of Duty, because let's face it, we are no good and 12-year-olds are super brutal. And I promise to stand by you always, even if and when you flush your keys down the toilet again. But above all, I promise to try every single day to make you feel as special and loved as you make me. I can't thank you enough for being my best friend, my drinking buddy, my calm in all of my crazy, and my person. But thanks most of all for being you. I love you.
I love you. I'm not sure I can top that. So, as most of our friends know, I eventually got you on a date by asking you whether or not you found me to be a mildly tolerable human being. I set the bar low, I cleared it, and we find ourselves standing here today. In other words, I set the expectations low so I could easily beat them. I ask that you keep that theme in mind as I make these vows and we begin our marriage together. Firstly, I promise that I will call you many things that I probably shouldn't in the years ahead. But I also promise that I will call you each morning 100 times if I need to make sure that you continue to make it to work on time. I promise that, with these hands, I will continue to destroy all of our walls in a hopeless attempt at making home improvements. And it's been like 3 up to, I think we're so far. But I also promise that these hands will never touch you out of anger. I promise that I will let you down in 1,000 tiny ways. But I also promise that when it matters most, I will come through every time. I guess in the end, what I'm promising you is kind of a mixed bag. There will be highs, lows, and everything in between. But through all the changes, there will forever be one constant: my unconditional love for you.
Stephanie, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
Stephanie, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
That I have chosen you.
That I have chosen you.
Above all else.
Above all else.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
I pledge to love you today, tomorrow, always and forever.
I promise to love you today, tomorrow, always and forever.
Stephanie, place the ring on Bryan's left hand and repeat after me. Bryan, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
Bryan, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
That I have chosen you.
That I have chosen you.
Above all else.
Above all else.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
I pledge to love you today, tomorrow, always and forever.
I pledge to love you today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
Lord, bless this beautiful couple with love and hope. Keep alive forever the vows they've pledged today. Lord, bless their dreams and vision, and keep them always safe. May peace and joy be with them now and forever. Stephanie and Bryan, you have expressed your love to one another through the commitment and promises you just made. It is with this in mind that I pronounce you husband and wife. You have kissed 1,000 times, maybe more. But today the feeling is new, no longer simply partners and best friends. You have become husband and wife and now sealed agreement with a kiss. Today your kiss is a promise. You may kiss the bride.